In this episode of Artist Motivation, this is where we have SaQuan, one of the Mastermind family members, on the show sharing his experience with doing commissions and what artists can do to actually get better in their craft. And so I think you will really enjoy the story that he has to share and just some of the tips that you will get from this show. So be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, and subscribe to the podcast if you like what you're seeing and what you're hearing, and be on the lookout for future guests for season 3 and things of that nature. And we hope you enjoy the show. Mastermind family, welcome back to the show. I am your host JoJo, and today's Artist Motivation, where we bring on the hottest, latest artists and allow them to bring insight, inspiration, and hope so you can go out and create amazing content. And we got our very own Mastermind comic family in the building. SaQuan, welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Glad to be on here.
Awesome. SaQuan, why don't you go ahead and tell yourself a little bit to the people and just, your background and things of that nature.
Sure. Hey, everybody. My name is SaQuan E. I'm a 20-year-old traditional artist. I like to read, run, draw, obviously.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Me personally, when I started drawing, I was around 17 years old. Because when I was younger, interests like, zoology, astronomy, science stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But even though I like doing that kind of stuff, it didn't give me like the oomph I need.
Right.
So I started for art class when I was like 17 years old. First time being in art.
Mm-hmm.
I actually felt like a little oomph hit my heart for a minute. I was like, dang, this is actually pretty exciting. It's actually filling a void in me.
Yeah.
So from then on, for the last 3 years, I've been drawing, trying to make a name for myself, doing my own thing.
Awesome, man. And I guess, was it hard making that big switch from, being just focused on STEM to more, on the artistic side, or did you find it pretty easy?
Honestly, me personally, how I say it, I was kind of in the middle, because science still didn't interest me. I found that art has a lot more creativity to it
Mm-hmm.
from my mind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The transition, I would say, was pretty smooth though. There was no hard feelings, nothing. It was just, I found an interest that I really liked, so I just started focusing on that.
That's awesome, man. So how did you actually get started? Where did you start, learning and perfecting your craft? How did you get started as an artist if that wasn't your main focus?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, around my middle school years, most of the time when I had free time to myself after getting done with my assignments and tests, I used to have a little notepad where I just like to doodle on it, little stick figures in different environments. Let's say, I don't know, one character I have is holding a gun, coming out of a drop pod on an alien planet, fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually helpful in my downtime. It got my mind thinking. It got make me be more creative as a person. But then, 8th grade, I started drawing until I signed for art class in my 11th grade year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Once I stepped to the class, on the first day, I thought it'd be just a class, just for me to help me get on my assignments while sleeping, nothing too exciting, just normal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had a teacher, his name was Mr. Petersmark. Now him, get my interest. If anything, I'll say he was part of the main focus, the main reason why I got into art. Because, for the way he made it, it was, more exciting, more fun, more creative.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He gives, little creative assignments to get our minds thinking. Let me see. Let's see if I can remember. Oh, yeah, I got one. Every time, get done with assignment, he, showcases our art on, the walls of the classroom, let's say for this week, he has this artist in his class, so let's say for the other week, he has this other artist, right?
Right.
Me, I was trying my best to go on that wall. And I actually finally made a decent piece. I showed him, he liked it, he put on the wall. That right there kind of gave me, more motivation to keep on continuing with my craft, you know what I mean? That little encouragement he gave me.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. What was the piece that, finally made it to the wall?
Let me see if I remember correctly. It was a giant holding this, you feel water and drink.
Hold on, it was a giant what?
Oh yeah, let me see. It was like a giant. He was like holding like a valley that he was able to have in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
In the valley, it's kind of like a canyon where there's water in it. So he started drinking it,
Mm-hmm.
and the water was falling from his mouth, all over his body, stuff like that.
Ah, nice. That's cool, man. So, things that, artists face every day, and even just regular people, they face negativity within themselves and also with the outer world. So, how do you deal with negativity from, one, yourself, and then also others around you? How do you deal with that?
Well, me personally, to be honest, sometimes the negativity does get to me, but most of the times I try to keep myself as nothing, because I try to weigh the positives against the negatives.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean. Let's say one person said something so stupid, it didn't make any sense, but it also encourages me. I always focus on the positive aspects of people trying to encourage me instead of the negative aspects of people just trying to bring somebody down, saying bad comments against another artist, even if they're trying to learn their craft and still honing their skill. Because nobody's perfect yet,
No one's perfect, and I think that's the better way to do it, is just focus on the positive and just let go of the negative, man, because all the negative is going to do is just basically tear you down and bring you in a bad state of mind, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. So as an artist, what have you found useful to get your name out there and just be able to allow people to find you and just your work?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, social media is a godsend for us artists. I'm not gonna lie about that. It really is.
Yeah, go ahead and elaborate on that.
Cause it was just internet came, more people from different countries across the world, they put out more of their work, get noticed by other people. It's basically a whole entire community just grown, just to share with everybody around the world and inspire other artists, other people to try to, achieve their dreams, things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely, right? I mean, it's basically a giant brain is the internet, and everybody's connected, so it's, like you said, it's a blessing that, it's been created, because now we all can basically share what we're creating and connect with each other, right?
Yeah, true. Because the worst thing for the artist is to be is to be invisible to somebody else.
Absolutely. So what have you found helpful, for basically new artists that, they don't know how to price themselves for commission and things of that nature? What is the best way for them to figure out, how their value proposition when it comes to designing and doing commissions and things of that nature? What have you found helpful?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, to tell you the truth, I ain't gonna lie. If it's something Phantom related, and something not really specifically original, I'll say depending on how much time they put into a price between maybe between $40 to $50, if anything. But let me see. It's all making telling you literally do a custom made piece that requires more characters, more environments. I'll say $350 to at least between $100, because you're putting in more extra work to make that piece for them.
Right.
And art materials nowadays aren't really cheap.
That's true. I mean, you gotta pay a heavy penny just to get your work done, right? I mean,
yeah, that's true.
But that's
the whole entire time consuming of it. Trust me, on some pieces, if I'm really into it, it'll take me at least between 5 to 6 hours in a day to get done with it.
That is
But if I'm not really into it, it takes me at least around 2 to 3 days maybe.
That is crazy. So if it takes that much time, how do you find enough time to work on your craft and work on your stuff and just kind of making sure you stay focused on, because I imagine you have a life, you work, and you also are doing, art related things, commissions. How do you balance all that?
Well, basically, I'll tell you this. On the first day, right, I just sketch it out. Just sketch out. Don't do any inking, nothing. Most of it's just pencil lines. Then on the second day, I ink it. After that, I color it. I kind of do in a little category order to make a good schedule for myself before I can focus on that. But also focus on other things that I enjoy in life. Let's say reading a book, working out, watching movies, hanging out with friends, like that.
So you make it a point to make a schedule for yourself. Even though, you say you may have like 5 to 6 commissions like that you're working on, you still take it the time to basically make time for you and keep that balance and then also get things done as well, right?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I would say that that's where a lot of artists struggle, is like procrastination. Like they're basically putting off something that they should be doing or need to get done, right? So
that's true.
That's awesome.
That's very true. That's very true. Cause I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I procrastinate too. Cause some days you just don't get that feeling to make something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just that feeling, like it's not there. And if you try to make something without that feeling, you feel like you're just basically wasting your time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's very good points, man. So, and something that I've always been so curious about with different artists is what tools have you found useful to use as an artist?
Me personally, I'll say references. Because I ain't gonna references help a lot, especially dealing with anatomy, composition, lighting, coloring. Cause I ain't gonna tell you. When I first started drawing, I used references, but kind of drifted off into its own little thing. It was there, but it was stylized, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely, I get it. It's almost like it's like a point of reference, but you're still you can take it and just remix it and make your own. You just have a point of reference, right?
Yeah, because hang on, just when I do fan art, I try to copy 100%. I try to still get the likeness, but I try to add my own little style in it. For example, my coloring style.
Mm-hmm.
For people say when I put on anime kill, they say it looks realistic, it pops out of the page.
Yeah, because I've seen a couple, a lot of your works where you're mixing different elements. So, for example, Majin, Sasuke, like that, and then you got, Beerus, Shadow, all these different things that you're mixing, and it just kind of pops, right? So
yeah, exactly.
That's cool, man. That is very cool. So, with your experiences, as an artist, what have you seen in the art community, the manga community, things of that nature, that are some big mistakes that artists do that you think that new artists should avoid?
Okay, the one thing I know is this. Sometimes people draw the same thing too much, you know what I mean? I get it, right? It's a trend, you want to try it, that's good. But once it's been over with, try to do other things instead of just sticking to that same subject. Because me personally, when I was young, I was kind of I fall off that angle. I used to draw anime, but then I started switching my style more to realist. Trying to still keep the same aspects of it, but add more realistic touches in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's it's a balance of okay, now that I've done, for example, all of Naruto stuff, maybe let me try landscaping of the world or something like that, or just nature, and just do something that's completely different, right?
Exactly, because I ain't gonna tell you, if you keep on drawing the same thing over and over, you as an artist will become stagnant, and that's the worst thing.
That is true, right? I mean, if you're doing the same thing over and over, and you might have mastered it, but you'll reach some peak, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I got you, man. So from your perspective, what are some things that new artists, should basically avoid doing, period? What would your top 3 rules be to avoid for new artists?
Okay, let me see. From my experience, number 1 is this. Always draw what you like, but don't try to draw too much, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to draw what you like, because you want to make this character, but the best thing to do is know the fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with color and shading. Some people I see, sometimes the color is low contrast, it doesn't really pop out. It's mostly just flat.
Right.
It's always good to go online, look at references, how to get this kind of poppy feeling to your art, you know what I mean? How to make it look 3D with the shading, the lighting, composition, all that. It's all good to learn those things first. But then when you do draw, your art, that joke is spectacular. Once somebody sees it, they're dang, their eyes really just pop out pop out of their head.
True. Okay.
And let me see. Number 2 is this: always take advice from an artist, even if it seems negative. In the long run, it will help you out a great deal.
Yeah, man, that's very true. I mean, do you find it very challenging to, take criticism, or do you find it very easy to take criticism?
Me personally, I'll say sometimes I'm like half-half. Sometimes I can, but sometimes, I kind of want to point out my reason, but I kind of try to hold my tongue a little bit. I just say thank you, I appreciate it.
That's true. Okay. And what about number 3?
Okay, let's see. Number 3 is my very most important one. Just always have fun, Don't let art become a chore, you know what I mean?
That's true. How can you not make it a chore? Because some people, that's all they do is they breathe, sleep it, eat it, and sometimes it can wear on them and they get burnt out. How do they keep that from happening?
The reason I'll say this, trust me. If you do an art piece, you get so frustrated, I would just say take a break, because I ain't gonna tell you, taking a break, relaxing, it allows your mind to flow more fluidly, more creatively, It help you be more, how would I say it? It won't make you so frustrated every time you do an art piece, Just always take a small little break for yourself, watch some TV, exercise, eat something, then come back to it with a fresh mind. Trust me, it helped me out a lot too, because sometimes I just feel so tired. I rest for an hour or 2, I come back, I'm feeling better.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you do just need to take a break and just walk away from it for a little bit and just get your mind focused on something else, so that new creative juices can flow in, and then you'll come at it at a different angle, right?
Exactly.
That's cool, man. So what are some things that keep you motivated to finish your work, man? What keeps you motivated?
Personally, all the people that support me, all their kind words, everything they say, it really gives a drive just to keep on making it,
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I like inspiring other people to go achieve their dreams, especially young artists.
Yeah, that's true, man. So what would you say is one of your dreams?
One of my dreams personally is just to inspire people in my art, try to help them achieve their dreams, and also to become someone that people could look up to.
Yeah.
As an artist, also as a role model too, if anything.
Yeah, man. That's awesome, because you're paving it forward, by reaching back, helping other people, inspiring other people by your works and things of that nature, and it keeps the cycle going, right?
Exactly.
That's awesome. Okay, so some fun questions, man. What are some big influences that have impacted your art, man?
This is gonna be a long story, I'll tell you. Not right now, though. Me personally, I would say Akira Toriyama from my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Because me personally, I was one of those OGs, you know what I mean? I was watching Dragon Ball Z when I was 3 years old.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that thing was a big influence on me, especially when I got older and understanding.
Oh.
Akira Toriyama, I like his style. It feels so, how I say, it feels so refreshing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And it's different. It was different in its time, because I even think he even did some type of 20th anniversary or something this year or something like that, and presented at some type of Comic-Con. I wanted to go to it, but didn't go. But you're right though. So would you say that would be your favorite manga?
That's a good question. I'll say it's my favorite series, but my favorite manga, I'll probably give that to the one I read. Oh, it's such a good one. I'll go back to my memory banks.
Uh-oh.
I'll probably say Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Okay, why is that?
The reason is because the story is more, how I say, it's more complicated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It has more deeper adult levels mixed with it that can actually relate to a little bit.
Yeah, it's not just easy surface level type stuff. It makes you it causes you to think, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. So like, if you had a chance to work with any artist, who would that be? Like you had 24 hours and you could pick one artist. Who would that be?
Yeah. Let me see. I had to go with Kid Toyama. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Well, we gotta send that guy an email.
We sure do. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Yeah.
It just, cause like I ain't got you know, his style is simple. It's simple and detailed at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like a mixture of the two things. I like how he draws environments too, especially destruction. Like it feels so dramatic.
Right, like you are actually like experiencing it like through the page.
Exactly.
So I would agree with you on that, my man. So, okay, you got to tell us, man, what can the people expect coming from you? Like, what's in the pipeline, man? What are you working on that people should prepare for?
Well, as you know, I'm trying to make my upcoming comic. It's called The Beast.
Uh-oh. Okay. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, The Beast is based by a young man. His name is Michael King.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 19-year-old drifter.
Okay.
It takes place in the year 2198 in the distant future.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, Michael trying to figure out why this creature that's called a beast is always with him ever since he was younger. After an accident took place when his family was on their first faster than light ship leaving the Solar to explore Alpha Centauri.
Ooh. Okay. What? That sounds cool, man. That sounds cool, man. So like, it's a pretty big galaxy, you would say, yeah?
In fact, I'll tell you this: most of the first volume part take place in the solar system, but in the second volume, I'll be branching it out.
Ooh, dang. Okay. Well, you heard it from the creator himself. People listening, be on the lookout for The Beast. Coming soon. When can we expect that? At least like a couple of chapters. When can we expect that?
Probably within the next month or two. I'm trying to see if I can get a tablet if I can make it easier for me to draw.
Oh. Okay. That is exciting, man. Well, everybody be on the lookout in the next month or so. The Beast is dropping. That's cool, man. So you gotta tell future artists, current artists, man, like what is something that you wish someone had told you before you got started on your journey, man?
Let me see. That's a good question. Me personally, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I wish they told me how difficult it would be to draw sometimes. I ain't gonna lie about that. Because now, you ain't like human bodies. They're kind of still difficult for me to draw. I'm still getting on my anatomy, but I'm learning as it goes, you know.
Yeah, that's like one of the things that like is so critical, right? I mean, because like you could, like, I know people to basically they can copy any other series, but when it comes to actually crafting their own, it looks kind of funky, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's a skill, man. Like it's a really hard skill to craft, you know. But
I mean, they the masters back in the old days, Leonardo da Vinci, they made it look so easy.
I know, right? So true, man. So, okay, man. Like, what are some final words of wisdom that you would like to impart on the show, my man?
Well, you know, me personally, I'll just tell everybody this, you know. Art, you know, it's a journey. It's a fun journey, you know what I mean? It's basically you just making your own impact, your own world, you know, something that you can create from your own hands yourself. Basically, just have fun with it, dream on, inspire people, and do the best you can, because that's the only thing we can do.
Man, that's right on the head, man. That is words of wisdom, man. Have fun, inspire, and just, you know, freaking help people too, man. So that's awesome, man. So SaQuan, where can the people like find you, man? Like, and we want to say, you know, thank you for taking the time to be on the show and providing hope and inspiration. But like, tell the people where they can find more of your work and just connect with you at.
Yeah, sure. I'm on Facebook. You can find me at SaQuan Arts, SaQuanArt. Same thing for my Instagram, got the same name. Also my Twitter. You guys can find me on there.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And Mastermind family, that is going to do it for the show. We hope you enjoyed our special guest, SaQuan, bringing hope, inspiration, and tips for you so that you can continue to create, inspire, and just do amazing things. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
All right, you guys have a good one. Peace.
Peace.